Do you want to know how to look like a Ken doll? We're looking at how to Barbie core like a pro. Coming up after this. So there's a couple basic elements to remember when you're Barbie coring. You want to remember that Barbie is from the late 50s, early 60s, so you want to keep that sophisticated style in mind, but at the same time, her number one selling Barbie doll was sold in the 90s, so you want to mix in that Malibu, Hawaiian-inspired tropical theme at the same time. So we're doing classical, tropical, and I think that you will see that kind of style reflected in the new recent live action movie, and I guess that is where this video came from. Where it really came from is I was just looking in a store and I saw these 3 new tank tops, and as you can see I have way too many tank tops as it is. I prefer in the summertime to wear as little as possible. I love the sun, I love being outside, but sometimes I also do toy reviews. So the reason I have all of these is because when you're dealing with children, you probably should be a little more covered up than normal. At least some people think so. After I brought these home, I came to realize I really didn't have to get any new shirts because I had my Barbie core covered right here. I'm really quite surprised. Actually, I'm not quite surprised because I am drawn to bright pops of elementary baby color tones. But we will look at these shirts and we will talk about how, like, these are probably quintessential Barbie core style. Big, bold patterns. We've got all the colors in here. The other thing that we want to remember with Barbie core is that it's based in the rainbow. There are 3 basic colors. There's yellow, blue, and pink. So Ken tends to blue and yellow, and Barbie will pink, 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 all the way pink, but she definitely has blue and yellow worked in. But all of the colors of the rainbow are covered in there. There's pastels and there's fluorescence, and I guess you do want to stick with those tones. You want to look like a cartoon. So that is also something to remember, because Barbie is a toy, it's very pop arty, and you want to go with contrasting yet complementary colors. So you will want to go on the opposite side of the spectrum. You want to mix a red and a green, which in this version would be like a dusty rose and a seafoam, sickest combinations of all. So pink against green, really gonna pop. Yellow against purple, really gonna pop. Blue against orange is really gonna pop, but also red, blue, and yellow. Pink, yellow, and blue pastel are the 3 primary colors. Now, something that I don't like that we see nowadays in this 90s recurrence, that's why the Barbie movie is the perfect time for it to resurface right now, is because the 90s in fashion is huge, so it's gonna look stylish, but there's something about the new 90s comeback that I don't like. The color blocking seems to be chunkier. I would call it more sterile, pixelated even. So it is a digital age. Maybe that's why I'm probably too old to appreciate it. I mean, we're doing giant pixels. How I perceive this and how I like it is like 1 color shirt, 1 color bottom, but you can go with crazy bold prints and colors that incorporate these colors in them. So let's just show you how to mix and match. So right now, what I have on is a pair of yellow shorts. I actually am usually a medium, and I probably would fit a medium of these. Normally, things are bigger now, so we're doing bigger, blockier, baggier, and I would say that that's not really Barbie core. Barbie core would be definitely fitted, and that's how we know that this trend right now, this big, oversized, it's kind of like Japanese street style thing that's happening right now. It's not going to last because we are always going to resort back to fitted clothes. Always, they just always look better. Form-fitting clothes are best. I don't think I look so good. I have a thinner frame and I'm older, so blockier, baggier clothes doesn't really look that good on me. This outfit, we got the pink, we got the blue, we've got the yellow, so Great Ken core. This, I can't believe I have this shirt already, but again, primary pastel colors, popping out fluorescent in there, tropical. I love all this. I love this movement that is happening in Barbie land. Uniforming. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that invented this term. Head to toe, same color, kind of embracing that utilitarian look. But I mean, these don't even match. Different shades of yellow. Still looks good together. You can do a full body look like this. Let's do more of that. See this shade? This shade of yellow is just a little bit off. The Malibu Sunset, you will see that there's different variants of yellows. They all do work and go together, but more uniforming is a very dull thing to do. So let's check out more of that. These three shirts, I can't believe I have these. These are Barbie core at their greatest. Here's something to keep in mind too. You want to avoid all grays and all blacks. Sometimes you can't avoid it. Like I do have black drawstrings on these shorts, which I would prefer if they're white. Luckily, the yellow ones came with white. The yellow ones don't have a lining, so I am worried about jumping into splash pads and what's going to happen. I don't know what these are going to look like when they're wet. But I've noticed even when you're dealing with pastels, you do want to avoid the gray. I mean, it could work, but there's no black, there's no gray in Barbie and Ken land. It just doesn't happen. It's doable. This is a light heather gray, but you do want to avoid stuff like that. Also, this should work, and it could work, but in general, avoid that. I mean, these does look pretty good together. Back to uniforming, head to toe, pastel blue is going to be an awesome look, even if the tones are slightly off. Head to toe pink even works. We've got a little pop of white happening here. You're going to notice right now that a lot of stores will have Barbie logoed stuff going on. So head to toe pink, definitely a Barbie core look. I do have solid options of these too. So you just can't go wrong with a full head to toe solid color. It's just always going to work. But mixing and matching these solids is also a great look. And you can't really do it wrong if you have the right pieces. Incorporating a pattern is always going to be a better look. Pop a yellow with blue. Very, very Ken core. Here's your example of opposite on the color wheel spectrum. Dusty rose and seafoam. Throw in a pop of yellow. It's a good look. Now you can accessorize, like all of these accessories that I'm using today are from the dollar store. I mean, I think I bought these in Coney Island just from a vendor, and then these two cases were from a dollar store. I love the patterns on these. Super Barbie Ken core. It doesn't always have to be pink and blue either. Orange, green. We're looking real good here. Baseball caps, not classy. I would go with a bucket hat. This I found at Dollar Tree. I don't know if I would wear this, but definitely an affordable Barbie core. These glasses in a lighter shade of pink, also found at the Dollar Tree. So, mixing pinks, we have definitely not touched on that. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. We haven't gone fluorescent yet. Different shades of pink. So we've got this super, now this is Dusty Rose. Then we have, I don't know, just a pink cap, different shade shorts. You can mix and match your pinks together. It looks great. Even this shirt alone has different shades of pink in it. So good. Just by switching out the shorts again, maybe switch out the sunglasses. Come on, put on a different hat. Look, there's a little green in here. You're gonna want to be well groomed. Men should probably be shaved for a Barbie-core look, but I guess if you kept your beard really tight and neat, you want to be shiny, probably keep yourself nice and oiled up because you want to look like plastic, have a nice tan. Look, check out these glasses, also found at the Dollar Tree. These might be a little too much for me, but they have all of the Barbie-core colors right there. It just depends on how bold you are, but you can get the look, you can get the accessories you need from everywhere. And you don't have to pay a lot because big, chunky plastic would be what you're looking for. Okay, so this is a medium tank top of last year, and then this is what a medium tank top of today is looking like. When I try this on alone and I haven't seen it in comparison to something else that I have, then I don't mind the fit, but now I'm not appreciating this. Fortunately, the store that I bought this at, I am past the return policy and they don't even do returns. It looks a little clowny, so this would be something to avoid. It's funny that this is the shirt that made me think to do this video, and I definitely don't want to wear it. It looks oversized, it looks clowny, it looks sloppy, but it could work. This, the antithesis of Ken Core, it's striped. It's also from this year, so it's really big and long. I don't know why it looked so good in the change room. It made me want to bring it home. I did try it on, but it's super long, and I haven't washed it yet, though. So clothes can totally transform after you wash them into something that fit better or don't fit well at all anymore. I don't know. Sometimes you might not want to wash something because it'll ruin it. But wash your clothes. That's also very important. I guess it could work. It's so funny, though. The ones that I bought that I thought I had to have are the ones that I don't need. So when you're choosing what you want to match with a patterned shirt, I would always choose, take a look at this. I was going to say, like, I would pull out this, but the yellow or the orange might be a little too matchy-matchy. I haven't done these shorts yet. Is that the orange? I would go with the yellow, though. I would pull out the least noticeable color in the pattern. And of course, now my lifestyle is I want to be able to jump into splash pads. I bike around the city and I always want to have on a pair of swim trunks. So that is why these are all I'm wearing this summer, just swim trunks. I live in Canada. It still gets hot here. I live at the lowest possible part of Canada. And some days it's just sweltering and I see a splash pad. I want to jump into it. I am always prepared. It's also a very beachy look, very, very Ken Core. So this is why these are the best choice short to mix with a shirt like this, because there's just that little pop of yellow that brings out that pop of yellow by putting on these shorts, and it looks great without looking too matchy-matchy. Not that matchy-matchy is a bad thing in Barbie Core. I mentioned that I like to avoid these pockets, but in this case, in both of these cases, these Mary Mecco inspired kind of patterns, the pockets work on these, and it might have a lot to do with the oversize of them. This one is working a lot better, and I feel a lot better in it than the other two, even though you can see that it's not a flattering shirt on me. Here's an example of past season medium fits. So you can see that there's definitely a difference. I find more flattering on me. We got the yellow, bringing out the yellow and the banana. We're going for that little piece of yellow in there. So these shorts probably are the best choice because there's 3 shades of yellow in there. You can see that there's the banana part itself. There is the peel, and then there is the reflected peel. This is more of a reflected peel, but the bright orange would also look amazing with those two because they're all just subtle colors in this seafoam blue-ish shirt. So good, very Ken Core. But because they are just basic colors, red, blue, and yellow, primary colors still gonna look fantastic together. Now I have this red tank top. How would I make this one work? I think it works. I think it is a pretty cool look, this contrasting red and pink, totally. But we're not achieving Barbie core here. We're not opposite the spectrum enough. We're not popping off each other. This all of a sudden looks more contrasty, more cartoony. We have more of a pastel with a darker shade. You throw in maybe another color and you're good. I would go with probably the yellow sunglasses here. Red, blue, and yellow. You can make a darker color Barbie core as well. Here's another example of opposite ends of the spectrum. Definitely look good. Purple is yellow's complement. Really gonna make each color stand out, looking super cartoony. You're just gonna throw in any other color. Sunglasses is going to look great with this. I like the orange better here. You might want to go matchy with yellow and yellow. You could just go none of these colors. Well, yellow is in there. Red and blue are purple, and yellow is the short. That is why these all work together. There's connections between these colors. But even when there's not, we're getting pops happening here. Looking like a toy boy, looking like a cartoon. Just a sunglass case that I picked up. Clip this onto your side. When you have your rollerblades on, super Barbie Ken core, dollar store again accessory. Orange is blue's complement. Amazing. I definitely prefer one solid, one pattern. I think that breaks things up, but pattern, solid works. Sorry I don't have patterned shorts. You can totally go green and blue too. Still looks amazing, but green and pink are the complementary colors. So they are gonna make each other pop. Unlike shying away of black and gray, white is not something that you have to be afraid of. Again, tropical print, can't go wrong with that. Will we do the three colors here? Yeah. Two different prints together, two subtle prints. And as much as big, blocky, bold, colorful prints are gonna look like a cartoon, tie-dye is something that really works. This also came in a more rainbow, and I don't know, I just don't like rainbows very much, but I have regretted not getting the rainbow version of these. So there was one with red built in. This looks great, but I think this especially would be very Ken core with the blue shorts, blue glasses, blue fanny pack would probably be good with this outfit. Fanny packs, definitely. Wanting to get yourself pink, blue, or yellow fanny pack to go with any of your outfits. Super 90s, super sporty, beach life, convenient. I don't know how classy though. So I guess this is mostly my style. I don't even like to wear sunglasses around. Who likes to get that weird suntan line on their faces? But I mean, I have these shirts for when entering establishments and stuff like that. And I've really been liking bucket hats recently. I don't like the way that this one's made. Isn't really good. It's a little too small for my head too. Don't really feel comfortable wearing a pink bucket hat. So I probably wouldn't wear that. Maybe if I find a nice cotton pastel one in blue or yellow, I would feel more comfortable wearing that. So I will be on the look for that. Otherwise, looks like just a backwards baseball cap for me. Let me leave you with this. These are very, very Barbie core. We got the fluorescent yellow. We got the pink and the blue in both of these. Now, I'm not a fan of the pocket. However, the pocket does look very cartoony. But like I said earlier in this video, seems to be more of a 90s thing. Like the piping matching the pocket in white is very 1970s. So I like that, but when they start using other colors, I'm not so sure. I mean, I can't argue that that doesn't look good. Or there's this one without the pocket that I've removed the pocket. Please vote below. Let me know what you think. Love to know if you've watched the end of this video. I don't know. Maybe I do like the pocket on it better. I find that this is a more versatile style. And this one looks a little more feminine. I don't know if it's because the pocket's gone or because it's just like the pink on my skin. These work too. I don't love these ones. As you can see from this video, I didn't even try this one on, but so Barbie core, so Barbie core. Those are the kinds of patterns that you want to look for. I mean, this is the kind of pattern you want to look for too, but I don't know if it's for me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.